Got Jason Priester on the line from All Clemson SI. Please join him right there covering Clemson football. And he's already lined up his schedule for the month and covering Clemson on the practice field. So he'll have some good stuff available for everybody right there. All right. From one defensive back to another, but this guy's not going to be on the field for anybody for a year and a half. But all sorts of people excited about 2023 five-star cornerback Tony Mitchell, who's put Clemson on his list of 10. So let's not get too excited, but still, Clemson's in the running.
Yeah, 2023 kid, not only one of the best corners in the class, he's one of the best players in the class. I mean, this guy's an absolute stud, but he's from Alabaster, Alabama. Clemson just found out last month how hard it is to pull those defensive players out of Alabama. They thought they had a real shot with Jeremiah Alexander after he decommitted from Alabama, flirted with Clemson a little bit. A lot of people thought they led for him, and he still ends up committing again to Alabama. I think Alabama's a decisive favorite right now for Mitchell, even this early on in the process. I think it would take a massive miracle to pull him out of Alabama. I mean, Nick Saban does not miss on many defenders out of that state, and it just does not happen very often. And I'm not sure it's going to happen here either. But I'm like you, when a guy cuts his list down to 10, I mean, I know it's newsworthy, but 10's still a lot. There's a long ways to go with him.
Yeah, Jason's not kidding when he says this kid is definitely talented. So he has yet to play his junior season of high school football. So he's only played his sophomore year of high school football, and he's the number one cornerback in the country. Of course, for the 2023 class, second-rated player in Alabama, number 10 in the composite. So a top 10 player regardless of position. Played for a state championship team there in Alabama at Alabaster for a second consecutive season. So started as a freshman for the state championship team, gets back out there on the field and has 80 tackles and 4 picks, 8 tackles for loss last season. And this is a pretty typical list here. Alabama, LSU, Georgia, Florida State, Oregon, Texas A&M, Ohio State, Miami, and Florida. So everybody going after him.
Yeah, everybody wants him. I mean, he's really good. I haven't watched a ton of his film. I've watched a little bit of it, but the little bit I've seen, he's all over the field. I mean, he just makes plays. Like you said, he had 80 tackles. That's a lot of tackles for a cornerback, man. He that's the guy that just makes plays on the back end of that high school defense he plays on.